the assemblies, the testing, you know, just the anxiousness to get into the summer.
We have a field trip 2 days before the last day of school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, Grace or Reagan?
Reagan. They're going to the George Bush Library.
What?
Yeah. Which I do enjoy that field trip. And I think it's good that they're doing it with 5th grade instead of 3rd grade, like what we did with Grace's group.
Oh, okay.
Having said that, I don't think it's necessarily the trip you want to take right, like literally the last week of school, because it's one that you have to be a little more controlled in. You know, it's a very upscale place.
There's gotta be some thought behind that.
I'm sure there is. I mean, it's a great trip. It's just.
Have I talked to you about my end of the year field trip I used to take to Six Flags?
No.
I think I did. I had to have.
No. I've never heard this.
Oh my word. Trish Masseri. Roll the intro.
Roll the intro.
I think we already said that, but let's do it again.
Do it again and like the video.
And like the video.
That helps us to make more videos.
Thank you. Yes, that helps
you.
us. Thank you.
Okay, so what was this like?
Okay, so easy, like so easy. You roll out the dough, you put the sauce on, you put the pepperonis on the cheese, you roll it up, you pop it in the oven, you slice it up, and you serve it.
Bada bing, bada
I
bing.
even put a little marinara sauce on the side for a little dip. There you go, bon appetit.
Yep.
But how are you doing with the end of the year stuff?
Oh my God, I'm tired.
I'm tired. I feel like I'm always tired.
Well, and so here's the struggle, and this is every single year. We get to this point after spring break where we're in that mad dash to summer. We're all kind of struggling to stay in it, and teachers are like, no, we still have lots of time and lots of things to cover.
Oh yeah.
We have all the testing coming up, but the closer we get, everyone's checking out. And as a mom, I'm having a real hard time not checking out. I'm so over it. I'm over the school issues. I'm over the homework. I'm over the projects. I'm over the driving everywhere. I drive everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Between practices and performances. And we have all end of year stuff like the banquets.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And the ceremonies. And like all the things. And trying to communicate with, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different 7 different teachers. That's not including other parents or other administrators that you have to like talk to like plan things and then execute the things. And that's where I'm really having a problem, is executing like anything. Are you doing anything for end of school stuff?
My principal kind of came to us specials teachers, and we are planning some different events. I just got all into, I don't know, I like this assembly that we're doing. And I was just like, okay, we're gonna have this here, and we're gonna do this there, and we're gonna have this person come in, and we're gonna talk to that. And I just got fully into it.
That's awesome.
But like, it's one thing to talk about it though.
Yeah.
But so then when I present this idea, it's also the follow through that has to come with that.
That's the hard part, is the execution.
You always gotta think about that, especially in presenting an idea to somebody or something.
It's like, how much of this do I want to do?
I talked to you about my end of the year field trip I used to take to Six Flags.
No.
I think I did. I had to have.
No. I've never heard this.
Oh my word. Trish
Oh my
Masseri. Special shout out to teachers with end of the year field trips.
Because that's a whole nother animal.
I used to work at C.D. Folks Middle School, Round Rock ISD. And each year, the specials teachers, really the music, the band, and the art, would take their students to Six Flags. Is the most stressful event on the planet. Taking like 2 loads of middle school children to Six Flags, and I had the most just unique experiences. First, we lost a child. That was terrible.
Oh,
okay, yep.
That's my worst fear.
Okay, we've had then students just try to take things from gift shops. That seems to happen often. So then we have to work with them with the police. Funny story. Funny, not really. my good friend Nancy Guerrero, my former principal at CD Folks, got a call late in the evening. We are stuck in a traffic jam on the bus on the highway, and this girl has got to go to the bathroom. She has got to go. Like, we're not moving anywhere.
I feel like this is going to get real bad real quick.
Calling my principal. This is after we lost the child. Thankfully, he was returned. He came back. It was fine. He got the time wrong. After that whole stress of that day, then I call my principal after her dealing with that of, this child has to use the restroom on the bus and we have no place to go. What would you like me to do? Oh gosh, do we do a trash can? Do we what do we do? Pull over to the side so everybody can watch her?
Right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine
my
this
principal,
scenario.
again, things that principals and teachers have to deal with every day, just problem-solving situations. What will bring the less attention and the less embarrassment to the child, and for us not to make it to the news. She suggested to have the child wrap herself in a towel, and she did. The girl ended up being able to hold it. And then we got off at the next stop and we went to a restroom. But thankfully,
oh my gosh, that poor child, that poor you.
I was like, that was some problem solving at its finest right there.
Oh, jeez. That gets my anxiety up. I'm not even there. Okay, so when Reagan was in first grade, we took a trip to the theater down in downtown Dallas. And before going to the theater, we stopped at this park to play. And so we played for a while, and then we had lunch at the park, and then we went on to the theater. I don't like these scenarios where we're out in public with all of these children that we have to maintain. So I had a group, I think I had 3 or 4 kids in my group. So I'm constantly just counting heads, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It makes me so nervous. And they were allowed to play in this big open field. And so Mr. Upton was with us. And I had this whole conversation with him about how it makes me so nervous, this whole situation. I don't like it, and this is why. And he's just like, yeah, I know, but kids don't leave. He's like, they always they just kind of naturally stay with the group. It's just kind of a natural brain thing. Kids stay with their group. And I'm like, okay. Didn't really make me feel any better. Anyways, so now
I'm just thinking of my 4-year-old Faith.
Right?
She would be wandering.
It's time to now go to the theater. And we were just walking. All these children in a big ass line, and we're walking to the theater. It's time to leave. And what do you know? One is missing. Throat is I'm dying. I'm where's this kid at? Come to find out, she was talking to the bus driver. She was over here. She was fine. She was totally safe off of the bus driver. But I looked at Miss Driver and I'm like, see?
A side note here, being a teacher and then getting chaperones, you don't know what the chaperone will be like.
Yeah.
I had a chaperone one time, show up high.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just how do you deal with that then?
Yeah.
It's do you call them out?
Right.
I straight up have left a chaperone before. Yes, I did. I left a chaperone at Cece's Pizza before.
Oh.
I got all the kids, but I didn't count the chaperones, so that was my fault. But I would think that the chaperone would know.
Either really actually helpful or you're more work.
Yes.
Yeah. Blah.
Blah. Blah.
All right. Bye.